it's the coach.
This game's for you, Mike. I think I was just muted.
EA Sports. On tap is what should be a pretty good matchup between the Washington Redskins and the Miami Dolphins. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Coach. From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Washington Redskins and the Miami Dolphins. Hi, everyone. Brandon Godden, Charles Davis. Charles, you look at the Dolphins as they enter play in this one. They come in with some fresh legs as they got the week off last week thanks to the early season bye.
And usually you hope your bye comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get fresh legs back, you take that time and you run with it.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Redskins, they too were losers last week, so they're also hoping to get back in the win column.
Something's got to give in this one, right? Both teams want to start a new streak, and they both want it to be a victory. This should be a fun one.
Whew.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Oh, shit.
Brought down here as the penalty flags come in right away, and we may have a face mask here right at the start. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not.
Okay.
Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
All right, let's see what we got, boys.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
19.
Here's Wilson. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11. Throwing now, Wilson on first down.
Oh, no.
Oh. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I gotta switch this camera. Hold on over real quick. I ain't going anywhere, though. There we go.
Targets Delaney Walker, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
Right there, 54 Mike. Switch up. Check. Alert.
Wilson throwing again. This one complete to Mohamed Sanu. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A Miami first down on the 14-yard
Thanks, Jose.
pickup.
Appreciate it, dude.
Mohamed Sanu is a guy that is often overlooked because he just quietly goes about his business. But how about last season? Had a career-high 838 yards on 66 catches, and he can also play wildcat quarterback for you as well.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And is Wilson. And this one caught by Delaney Walker. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
We're moving it.
And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. They go play action now. Wilson. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. It was Darian Stewart that time who was able to knock the pass away. That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught 1 of the 3.
But that doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. A 3rd down game. And that'll be enough. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
RG3 action.
Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it, and while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being... created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
That's right. Move 15. Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Check back, check back. 36 power. 53. 53 is the mic. You don't want none of that. Pick up the ball.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. And he's got it. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Pierre Garçon, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. The touchdown giving him the first quarter lead. Remember, they lost a rough game 2 weeks ago. Then they had to sit through the open week, but a good start here.
And just think about everyone around them, everyone around the organization. When you lose headed into that open week, everyone's cringing because you don't have a chance to get on the horse and ride it again for at least 2 weeks. Well, they were able to take that time, use it constructively, and now they're back in form.
Robbie Gould on for the extra point. Makes it 7-0 Dolphins.
Put Golden. Well, Jose, maybe if I'm up on a couple.
That time a
we'll see what he has.
And it ends with a touchdown for the Dolphins. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So out comes the Redskins offense now onto the field. They'll be led out by their quarterback, the guy out of California, the former Cal Bear, Jared Goff.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe he leans on a few other parts of the offense and hopefully springs a receiver or 2 free.
The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. And a quick look at Washington's offense.
Mike Evans is exactly what you're looking for in a receiver in today's NFL. Big, quick, can flat out run, but makes great adjustments when the ball is in the air. Ranked number 3 last year in receiving yards, 1,000 yards receiving every year he's been in the league.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff.
Nice.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. William Hayes, the pride of Winston-Salem State, coming in to drop him. Well, let's see here, Charles. He was sacked 6 times last week. Now first quarter sack. What's going on in his mind?
Well, he's thinking to himself, 5 offensive linemen. I got sacked 6 times last week. Let's start thinking about keeping extra people in. Tight end stays in. If I have a fullback or the running back, they stay in and help me block. Maybe not as many receivers in a pattern. Anything to try and slow down that pass rush.
3rd and long. It's gone. He's got Evans.
Oh, wait, he held on to that.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
Here we go.
They'll run with a former Super Bowl hero. It's James White. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there. The starters on the defensive side of the ball for Miami. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to him. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Oh.
He completes it to Evans.
Ball.
Now the ball comes loose, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Hey, 4 down.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground right. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll take us to the end of the first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to put it away on 4th down. And look at this. It's a fake. And this is incomplete.
Oh my God.
And it does not pay off.
I've never seen the computer pull a fake. Holy shit.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And coming up on their second drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice, that it all came together. But I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach is a rhetorical
jersey and helmet. Not today, not today. Pull her out next time, though. Shit.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
The helmet gives me a headache.
Design blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Check 53. Check 53. Stop your whining. Hook. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Watch the screen. Go. Watch the screen.
On 2nd and 15 now. Wilson, and Walker has it. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all.
Good job right there. Good job right there. Mike, 53. 53. Mike. Get in the weight room. Check.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson.
Fuck.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. It's been Trufant with a sack. The corner blitz hits home.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight right. Tight right. Alert. 3 down. 3 down. Mike 54. Take off.
He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. The keeper nets him only a yard, and that's going to bring up 4th.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing him further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Oh, shit.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line. The Redskins offense now, they get set to take over here.
Damn.
So
blow this one.
10 now from the 30. From the gun, here's gone. And Austin Seferian-Jenkins has it. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Sometimes the most effective routes are the ones that you run in the backyard, and you probably ran them when you were 5 years old. How about a little curl there against zone? But the key to it is finding the open spots in the zone. How a linebacker or a defensive back will widen to give you space. Find that area and let your quarterback hit you.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Whew.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. And to the tight end here, Seferian-Jenkins. Give the Redskins 13 there on a first down.
It's so important to tackle well against these guys, but you and I both know that's easier said than done. When the guy you're trying to tackle looks like this guy.
And it's usually going to take more than one man to get him down, and it did right there.
Oh.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
After reviewing the play,
this challenge was initiated by the guys in New York. Taking a look at the play, less than 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, I'm sure the coach wanted to challenge it, so he's probably going to send the New York office a holiday card. Goff in the offense with a 1st and 10, and he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. A shotgun snap for Goff. And this is caught by Evans. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Now Goff on first down. That's complete to his tight end, Seals Jones. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Goff throwing again.
Who the hell?
Jenkins has it. And he gets it down to the 32. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Goff in the offense with a 1st and 10, and he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. Goff now looks to throw. He finds his target. It's Evans. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. From the red zone now, Goff. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Well, they've been practicing goal line offense all week. Let's see if they're able to capitalize here. Goff now to throw. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final timeout. As it'll go with 15 seconds to play in the first half. They get the ball after half, too. Second down and goal. Goff.
Out. No fucking way, bro.
Touchdown, Washington. Mike Evans in the final seconds of the first half as they are now on the board here in the first half.
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie things up, and then you got a brand new ball game. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Oh, shit. I don't know why I got the ball game.
This fielded at the 2. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot downfield. No. Guarantee the head coach is like, don't get crazy. Take the knee. Let's get out of here. Tie game. We'll just start all over.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Here's Goff. And he'll find his tight end, Seals Jones. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. On first down, Goff. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with him.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Throwing on third. Goff. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. And a tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it?
No.
Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Yeah, last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. He'll field this at the 5. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And it'll be Dolphin football. So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break. Yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and
no.
And he held on to it, but he probably shouldn't
I thought he got hurt.
Get it behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
And on this play, the read for the quarterback was the defensive end, and he was totally focused on the quarterback. He should have given it off inside to the running back. Instead, he kept it and ended up taking a loss on the play.
I'm left pass. I'm going back to you. 53 to Mike. 53. Check 53. Silver. Ball trot. Let's go.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down.
You and I both know most coaches are really fearful about their quarterbacks running with the ball. They don't want them to take that big hit. I don't think they worry about that with Russell Wilson. He's so smart in what he does, and we just saw it there on that scramble.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. Only 3 there on the screen. It's second down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
On second down, McCaffrey.
Oh, no, I should have kept it. Damn, man, I'm not reading it.
He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But, boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. They got to get it to the 21 here on third down.
I'll go special.
Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. It's caught. Jones.
Oh, yeah, baby.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins 16. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. Throw complete to the tight end, Morgan. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
12.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
We got three, fellas, we got three. Hey, watch 11, watch 11. Mike, 53.
Play action. Now Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. 8 yards that time. Able to take off, and the result is a first down.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push. And what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Touch 50, touch 50. 97's the mic, 97. Set the tone,
Wilson. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. Russell Wilson. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins have taken the lead.
Well, this was a pass all the way, but he just kept buying time, didn't he? It was kind of like, wait. Oh, it's open. Time to hot-foot it and go. And, boy, was he successful.
Yeah, didn't go to the outside toward the pylon, just straight ahead, middle third of the field.
Shortest distance between 2 points. Straight line.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it was Russell Wilson finishing things off with a touchdown run.
Get out of here. Oh, no.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Boy got lifted.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Now a first down throw. Gone.
Snag it.
Tip there
Oh,
altered
man.
the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. Something of a rare incompletion. Remember, Charles, last week under 50% throwing the football. That's what he was, but he has turned that around in this game.
Last week was commonly known as a fluke. For him to be under 50%, not normal, not the usual. But to be up over 80%, that's extra time in practice, and that's throwing with extra confidence as well.
They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a third down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Nice. Let's go.
Nowhere to escape,
Big play.
and he goes down. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job
Marioso.
to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
A very good return.
Oh, shit. I didn't mean to call that
18
timeout.
yards.
Oopsie.
And out will come the
Hopefully that doesn't haunt me. Secret weapon.
offense as they take over. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but not
there we go. About time, man. Right.
That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down.
But they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there. Gave up another
sexy
first
when
down.
I run it right.
They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you've got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. And now time will be called here as we've got an injured Redskin down on the field. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. And an alley to run. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down.
Well, that's the fear any defense has when the quarterback gets involved in the running game. You don't usually account for him, and he's hurting them today.
Yeah, he's been very involved in the running game. Defensively, when you've got the coverage good downfield, how do you account for him, though?
Occasionally, you start to spy him. Take someone who has the same agility, who can dance with him, run with him, and try and keep him in the pocket.
That'll be especially critical here as we come down the stretch in the 4th.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Got one. I got one.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
And the Redskins scoop it. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
I was asking for it.
Decided to keep it. Exposed himself.
I was asking for it.
About the hits he's going to take in that situation.
Oh, no,
case,
mother trucker, dude.
He coughs the ball up, as you noted.
Following the fumble recovery. Goff. He completes it to Evans.
Oh, my God.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Give him 30 yards there. Back to throw. And to the tight
I should just let him score, to be honest.
Jenkins. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They'll run with White. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
Oh, no, dude. Oh, my God.
That's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. They'll run with
Fuck it, dude. Give me time. Give me time to get a field goal. That's all right.
Redskins. James White, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as they can now tie the game with the extra point here in the final 2 minutes. Don't forget the extra point.
Bro, that is insane.
And partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. The drive
insane,
there only spanning
man.
3 plays. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. They need to get this around the 40 on the other side to get into field goal range. Look at the clock, a decent amount of time here in a tie game. What do?
No panic situation at all. They've got to get a couple of chunk plays, pick up nice bits of yardage. Target the sidelines.
Oh my God.
Sidelines because you want to get out of bed.
I forgot to switch my quarterback too. Holy shit.
And make sure that clock stops, because if the clock stays running, that makes things that much tougher for you. It can always bleed out on you.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Wilson. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Now Wilson.
Oh my God.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get.
It's just one of the little buttons on the outside.
That's going to be 15
Click
yards.
down. It doesn't really look like a button.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. McCaffrey following the penalty. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Joker. Mike, 53, Mike.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Man.
Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and
he got
goal.
stood up.
And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. On the ground, McCaffrey breaks free again.
Oh my God.
He fights forward for a couple with a penalty flag down. And the linemen, they're already walking back.
Oh my God.
So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
Crazy.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there. Gives
that strange man in the background.
Be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
Get shit out of here, man. Do not return that.
Take it in the end zone.
Nice.
And with time a factor here late, he'll just take it.
That was a tasty kick. A tasty kick,
so
I may say.
In the offense, down by a field goal, 25 seconds remaining. They need at minimum 3 points out of this as they come up 1st and 10. Gone. And this is caught by Evans. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup.
They have no timeouts either.
30 to the 32. Down to 7 seconds now. 6 on 2nd down.
Okay, they're going to run it. Thank you.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again. That's his nightmare after. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you were wondering.
It's insane, dude. Special weapon almost cost me the game.
So for the Dolphins, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Buffalo Bills.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you.
They can't quite seem to turn things around as they fall into 2-4 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
Nice.
I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles
Davis,
my
broadcast
partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.